Alright guys, what's going on? My name is Junkyard, this is
Luca,
and we're gonna show you a bunch of my favorite exercises to strengthen, not activate, not warm up, but strengthen the sits muscles and the rear delt. So we're gonna start off with an activation. So I want you to lay face up. I think I stole this from Joe DeFranco, and I think he calls this a modified floor iron cross. So Luke, I want you to have your palms face down, exactly, and I want you to drive those palms into the ground hard as possible, okay? Good. So what we're aiming to do here is just get some blood flow and some neural drive into those rear delts. Push hard as you can. Now, if you can, push so hard that your head raises. Now, what a lot of people will do is that they will actually just end up using their neck flexors to raise their head up. Be conscious of that. Make sure we're actually in our rear delts. And maybe we are not strong enough to raise our heads up, and that's fine. But we can see these shakes going on. That's what's called self-organizing, guys. His body is not really used to using the rear delts so much, and we're gonna change that today. So once we go ahead and we're warmed up like that, let's come on up, Luca. I also stole this next one from Joe DeFranco. I have no idea why they're called Blackburns, but they're called Blackburns. I think I've heard other people call them ITYs. Let's get your face down, my friend. So let's go palm up with the back of your hands on your buttocks. There it is, okay? So again, we're aiming to work a lot of these sits muscles and the rear delt. So we're gonna raise these hands up, and we're gonna come out. We're gonna turn. The turn is important. Good. Yes. So guys, take a look at what's going on in his shoulders. This is actually beautiful to watch from a biomechanics point of view. You can kind of see what's going on here, and especially if you see the other muscles in his back. They're like, we're not used to this at all. What is this weird force vector? So guys, moving your arm back, that shit's easy, right? At least if you're standing. But here, keep going. Here, gravity is affecting these muscles so much more, okay? So ideally we wanna come up real high. So Luca, here's go, give me like two more for the sake of brevity of this video. I like these in higher rep ranges, but we're gonna do a little bit less for the sake of right now. Okay. So Luca, do me a favor. So get up off the bench, stand up, and then just take a step back. So here, guys, our main resistance is gravity. This is gonna be difficult without weight, but we can also make it more difficult without weight with more gravity, right? Let's go again. Give me like one or two more of these Blackburns at this incline. So guys, you can progress anything. If you're clever enough, you don't need more weight. You just need a different angle. See, wow, look at that. I was not expecting that. So he's having a lot of trouble here. But we already see how much that was progressed just with this little, what is this? It's about 5 inches, something like that. That's a lot. I don't care what anyone tells you. 5 inches is a lot. So what I also want you to do is now we're gonna switch on to our next exercise. Have your hands down by your side. Okay, so he was having a lot of trouble here in this range. So we're gonna do Y raises or W raises. That's what I call them. So I want your arms kind of straight. I want you to become the letter Y, okay? Come on up, raise them up. So we had these dumbbells here in case he needed them. He doesn't need them, especially at this angle. Come on, come up again, be the letter Y, be the letter Y. Boom, okay, now if you do this well enough, the rest of the village people will come by and congratulate you at what a good job you're doing. Let's see, Y. Come on up, come on up, come on up. Less trap, less trap. Bring this down away from you. Yep, higher, 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 higher. Yes, yes, good.
Oh man.
Yep, so letter Y, let's see the letter W now, okay? So, bent elbows, we're the letter W. Yes, let's go here, let's go palm down, good, good. And guys, small differences like that, like your hand position will change a little bit, and sometimes a little bit can turn into a lot. So let's see letter Y again, come on, or the letter W again, right? Good, now let's take a look at his back. So with our elbows bent, he's got completely different muscles that are doing the brunt of the work there. Give me more, give me a few reps. Boom. Boom, yep, okay, a little unbalanced there. Give me two more, and then we're gonna get you to do some Cuban rotations or some Cuban presses. There it is. Now come on up, take a step back. Okay. So guys, I really like this bar. This is I think it's called the Super Curl Bar, Texas Strength Systems. See, not all easy curl bars have this deep camber on them. So take the wide, exactly. So what I like about this is that this provides a nice little space for our head. So I want him to give me your scarecrow pose. Yes. So notice his traps are tucked away. Elbows are at the same height. I want you to rotate up. Yep. Good. And again, look at how perfect that is. Almost just the right amount of clearance. Now, guys, Cuban presses, press up, go up, go up, go up. Cuban presses are where we go, take that motion and then press upwards. Now, they're called Cuban presses because they're very popular with baseball players on a certain communist island. Their shoulders are money makers. They are very important. They like to take care of them. Keep your elbows where they are. Keep your elbows where they are. Now, that being said, rotate down, rotate down, rotate down, rotate up. So I'm keeping, no, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Good. Good, and then upwards. Yeah, so see, that's the tough part. Now that being said, I don't think there's that much you get out of the actual press. I'd say stick with the rotation. Sometimes when I write them into programming, I just write Cuban rotations to let you know that I don't care about the press. I might write Cuban press if I want you to do these on a cable machine where we have this pulling you back. So let's just give me a few more, and let's get the camera over here. Let's take a look at this back. Let's see what's actually going on. Boom, 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 boom. Look at all that self-organization. He's not used to, look at those tremors. Good. Up again. Excellent. So, set that down. If we don't have an easy curl bar like that, you can use a regular easy curl bar, or you can use some dumbbells. It works just about the same. Let's try 1 or 2 there. And again, just about the same. We just have to be a lot more conscious of what's going on there because they're independent. There's a little balance factor. Set them down. Let's close off with some face pulls. So guys, if rear delts or your rotator cuff muscle is sort of a weak point for you, you can do all of these as a sort of circuit. But I kind of think that there's a time and place for each of these individually. Now, Luca here is going to end off everything with some face pulls, and there's a certain way that I like face pulls done. So you guys notice that if you don't have a cable machine, that's fine. We're using this band, we're using this strap, and this piece of piping out the side of this building, right? You don't need a lot. You just need to be a little creative, have some grit. Step back so we have a good amount of resistance. Come forward. So guys, a lot of people will turn their face pulls into, they'll take a great rear delt exercise and turn it into a good trap exercise, right? But let's focus on the rear delt. Your traps should get enough work during any other kind of horizontal or vertical row. So let's pull it towards you. I want your wrists to win the race behind your head with your elbows. There, so see his wrist comes back first. That's what we want. It almost kind of looks like you're doing a double bicep pose. There it is. There we go. Give me a few more like that, the rear delt way, and then show me a few where we're in our traps, just so we can highlight the difference. So 1 more rear delt. Yes. And now show me the way you normally do them, the way you showed me with the trap. There we go. And yeah, you could probably do 1,000 of those if you really wanted and get a really good pump, but you're probably more likely to injure yourself somewhere around here than you are around here. And guys, so those are a lot of my favorite exercises for the sits muscles and the rear delt.